I have a lot of experience when it comes to printing t-shirts, but with Etsy, I'm clueless. I have screen printed t-shirts like this, and this. And not just with ink, I also work with vinyl, embroidery, and even transfers. I work with a lot of artists, clothing brands, and businesses. Now the big question is, how can I use all my experience to open the Etsy shop? And in this video, I'm gonna bring you along and show you everything that I did to open my shop. From strategizing, to creating the design, to even printing the t-shirts. Now let's get to work. So everything began in a 2-bedroom apartment with this Amazon press. Then I upgraded to this Riley Hopkins press, which was my first big investment. After that, we converted the garage into a custom shop, and a year later, we added a bigger press, the M&R Cruiser. Now that you know our journey, here's our goal: to earn $10,000 a month as passive income. Long story short, Milo Prints is our headquarters, where we specialize on creating custom apparel, which is our main income source. But I didn't just want to rely on that income source, so I had to create a second one, which is creating social media content. Creating educational social media content. And now we're adding our third, which is our Etsy shop. I'm doing all of this for my family, which is one of God's greatest gifts. So I cannot take that for granted. So I gotta put my wife to work, because this is gonna be her shop at the end of the day. So right away, we got to work. After long nights and days of doing a lot of research, we came with this conclusion: there's a lot of competition on Etsy. On top of that, there's a lot of copying and pasting, which means a lot of people are stealing ideas. But that doesn't scare me, because we're gonna do the same. I'm just kidding. We're gonna be different. And I'm not gonna show you how to create an Etsy shop, because that's the easy part. Anybody can do it. All you really have to do is fill a form, add a picture or a mock-up, and boom, you have a shop. Now, to stand out from the rest, we came up with this strategy that's gonna help us take our shop to the next level. It's 3 main key points that are very simple, but with our own twist. First, creating social media platforms so we could get more sales. Second, creating custom catchy thumbnails or mock-ups so we could stand out. And third, SEO. So when people search for products, our items could pop up. Note this, I'm not an expert on Etsy, but I've been selling t-shirts online for a little bit over 4+ years. So I do have experience. Alright, this is our first key point: to create social media platforms for the shop, just so we can have different traffic sources. On social, you need a link that's short, catchy, and that your customers can remember. The Etsy link is so long and complicated that there's no way anyone will recall that. That's where a branded link comes in play. But what's a branded link, Milo? A branded link is a unique link representing your brand name, and it auto-forwards to your Etsy storefront. This means that instead of sharing that long, impossible to remember URL with your customers, market sellers can now share a simple and memorable link that looks professional and trustworthy. So you can have a better idea, check out these examples of Etsy sellers that have done exactly that. First example, Shop Blue Hem Jewelry. You see, we click it and boom, it takes you right away to the storefront. Example number 2, Eggy Studio. Right away, look how simple this looks. Boom, click it, and it takes you right straight to their storefront. You could use Linktree, but I don't want to use another website like Linktree, because you click it, then it takes you to another link where you have to click again. My strategy is to eliminate any gaps, space, and second that makes shoppers double think, and link.store is the best way to do this. Let me give you a small introduction. Link.store is a website that helps you turn that huge, long, ugly URL into a simple but catchy one. Here's the beautiful thing: it's free. Not just free, it's free for 6 months. Plus, you don't need to add a credit card. It's really easy and simple to apply. First, you enter your Etsy link. Then, you get your desired branded link. After that, you sign up. Easy and simple, huh? The website sets the auto forward for you, and now you can get 48% higher clicks simply by adding a branded link. That's because people are 48% more likely to click on a shorter, more memorable link than an impossible to remember one. And the fact that this ends in .store makes it clear for your customers that the link they're clicking is for an online store, leading to higher clicks. I'm telling you, it's the best way to sell on Etsy. And of course, thank you link.store for sponsoring this video. If you want to get your free branded link, I'm gonna add the link in the bio. And remember, this is not just good for Etsy, it's also good for Amazon, eBay, and even Facebook. And I'm just touching the surface. So we ran into a small problem. The wife and I are pretty big anime nerds. Our plan was to sell a lot of anime-inspired designs that we have created this past year. I was honestly very happy because we finally had a spot to sell our artwork. No, they're not anime characters. Here, just take a look, just so you guys can have a better idea of what I'm saying. They seem harmless, but Etsy is known for closing down shops that are selling without a license. Illegal, copyright infringement. Long story short, when I was creating my designs, they were an inspiration of an anime character. Even though they do not resemble that character, they still have a small connection. So if I start selling my artwork, it could be considered trademark. And to be honest, I'm not looking for trouble. I would 100% recommend to start correctly from the beginning, from the get-go, from scratch. That's all I got. But here's a small tip. Just because you can do it doesn't mean that you should do it. Eventually, if you play with fire, you will get burned. But don't just take my word. Do some research. Look at some YouTube videos. There's actually videos of people crying of their shops being taken down after 3 or 4 years of being in business. It's honestly heartbreaking because I have been in their shoes. But we'll talk about this in my next video because it's a long topic. Now let's get back on track.
Now I'm feeling like I'm wasting my time. I think I'm losing my mind, but I can't help but feel like we don't love the way that we used to. You tell me how your secrets how you sleep.
Students?
But you don't know that I'm moving on my own. You should know that life has gone cold in this world that we built, yeah. There's solar flares in your heart.
So every design that we have created went down the drain. We had no choice but to start all over. But since this is gonna be my wife's shop, she's like, back off, I got this. Let me create the designs. So I let her do her thing. But I gave her 3 pointers because I get the last word at the end of the day. I'm just kidding. Because creating a design sometimes can get a little bit overwhelming. So first I let her know that Thanksgiving's around the corner. So to create something around that. Second, I told her to create something simple, nothing more than 3 colors. Third, I let her know that I had a lot of black t-shirts laying around the shop. So to create something that's gonna look good on a dark garment. A couple hours later, she finished the design and she didn't disappoint me. She actually created a nice design. Bravo to her, bravo to her. And right after that, I went straight to Etsy and typed grateful t-shirts just to see the competition and to know what I had to do to stand out or to be different. After a couple hours of doing basic research, I came to this simple strategy. The first thing that I noticed on the Etsy front page is that most of the mock-ups up there are very vibrant, which means my mock-up has to be very clear and very bright. The second thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a small video clip because video content provides more value to the product. Third, I'm gonna give a free tote bag with every order. Well, at least with this t-shirt, just so we can start building some type of momentum. Now let's go bring that t-shirt to life.
My dreams as a kid, but when I'm with you, it's like I'm losing my powers all over again. And I can't help but feel like we don't choose what we dream about. And right now I just need someone to feel like I'll make it through the night. I'm moving on my own. You should know that life has gone cold in this world that we built, yeah. The solar flares in your heart, now it's nightmare, but I can't stay away.
In my opinion, this was a success. Now we have to see what the boss says. But let's give her a call.
Hello?
Hey,
What happened?
you wanna stop by the shop just for like 30 seconds?
Oh, okay.
Just need your approval. Alright, check.
Apenas le salió. Oh, it looks nice.
Nice.
Yeah. It looks really nice.
Whew. We're one step closer to opening that shop. Now, let's talk about SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. The purpose of SEO is for your product to be found on Etsy, not to describe it. Let me break it down. SEO is trying to figure out what shoppers are gonna type when searching for a product. And to break it down even more, SEO is a combination of a lot of things. For example, the title of your product, your description, tags, keywords, and I want to say that your thumbnail, your mockup plays a big role on SEO as well. Long story short, SEO is going to help you get more sales. SEO equals more sales. That's it. And before our brain starts to fry up, let's simplify this. Let's focus only on the title and keywords, and that's it. That's it. So the topic of the t-shirt is about staying grateful. So we did a bunch of research and we came up with all these keywords that have some type of connection to the t-shirt. Having all these keywords is going to help us create a title. And we're also going to use them as our tags. And this is the title that we came up with. Grateful shirt for Thanksgiving, shirt for women, thankful shirt for Christmas, inspirational shirt for adults. You're probably looking at me like this title makes no sense. But take it easy. I'm going to explain. And once again, the title is not to describe the product. The title is to get that product in front of people, to get found on Etsy. For example, if anybody's gonna search for this type of t-shirt, I'm hoping that they type, grateful t-shirt, and this t-shirt will pop out. But if they don't type that, then there's no problem because I have more options. They could also type shirt for Thanksgiving, or Thanksgiving shirt, or Thanksgiving shirt for a woman, or shirt for a woman, or woman thankful shirt, or thankful shirt for Christians, shirt for Christians. I hope that you got the idea. It's very simple, but it has its little tricks. Don't think I'm an expert. I barely have a month studying SEO, but there's so much information on YouTube, on Google, on TikTok, that you, for free, that you could just go get it for free. But if you really want to take your SEO to the next level, I would highly recommend to check this channel. She could explain this process a lot better than I can. Actually, 1,000 times better than I can. So shout out to her channel. Dylan, thank you for the free knowledge. It's been 1 full month of us trying to open that Etsy account. I feel like we were overthinking for way too long, but it's fine, I guess. We're up and running now. Even though I'm not satisfied because I feel like we're missing so many things and there's still so much to learn, I feel like at least we have the basics down. We're planning to add at least 10 more items to the shop. I even cleaned part of my garage, just to make space for the inventory, because everything's gonna be done in-house. But the beautiful thing is that my wife is gonna take full control of the shop, so expect nothing but the best. And I'm just gonna be here to back her up with whatever she needs. Today's November 17, 2023, and our shop is now live. So hustle mode on. And if you guys wanna support our shop, I'm gonna add the link in the bio. But stay tuned, guys, for more video updates because this is just the beginning. Once again, thank you so much for the love and support. Have a beautiful day, and God bless you all.